Okay, in this video we're plotting this graph here. Now this is an exponential graph, all right, because the x is a power and we've got y equals 3 to the x here. We've got some axes drawn. Again, they're going to be roughly the values we're going to be looking at, and we've got to fill this table in and we've got to solve something here. So first things first, let's fill the table in. We'll look at the nice easy ones first. Okay, 3 to the power 0. Well, we should know that anything to the power 0 is 1. Okay, so any number to the power 0 is 1. 3 to the power 1, well, it's 3 on its own, and 3 squared is 3 times 3 is 9. 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3, 27. There we go, and they've done that for us. Now, we've got the negatives again. All right, 3 to the power minus 1, okay, is just a fraction, isn't it? It's a third, but we want decimals. They've done decimals here, so we better do decimals, okay? Using the power of my brain, I know that a third is 0.33 or 0.3 recurring, really, but because they've done 2 decimal places there, I'm going to do 2 decimal places here. And we've got 3 to the power minus 2, which is 1 over 3 squared, which is 1/9. And again, using the power of my enormous brain, okay, I know that's 0.11 or 0.1 recurring. It will probably be 0.11111 on your calculator. We want 2 decimal places though. I now have a load of points that I'm going to plot, and we get 327. So here we go, plotting it as accurately as I can. In the exam, you will have a bit of graph paper, so you'll be all right there. 2 and 9 should get there. You'll be a little bit more accurate than me. 1 and 3 is about there. And then what have we got? 0 and 1 should be about there. And you'll notice they're not in a straight line again. We should be getting used to that by now. -1 and, oh crumbs, right. We're getting really, really small now. And this one's going to be really small, isn't it? So there we go. And what's happening again is we're going in a curve. Don't use your ruler here. Do it freehand and that will go up there somewhere. And now we've got that graph. There you go. Nice and easy. It's in a curve. Now, you'll get used to these, and the shape of this, an exponential curve, always looks something like this, and I've got an exponential equation here. So, plot the graph and hence solve. So, where it says hence, we've got to use what we've already done, and all we've already done so far is draw this graph. So, it says 3 to the power x equals 5. Now, as before, I'm just going to draw this line, y equals 5. And that is along here. Horizontal line, I've done that in previous ones. Okay, and where do they cross? Well, they cross about here. There you go. So I read off on here, and it's about, what, just before halfway. So it's about 1.4-ish. Okay, again, because you're on graph paper, all right, you'll be able to read it far more accurately than me, but on my board, it's about that. So there you go. Draw your graph, use your calculator, you'll get a calculator for this, and then draw your line here, just take the bit it's equal to, draw that line where they read off the x-axis, where they cross.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.